What's up, guys? Free agency is 1 week away. Less than that, even. You can tamper in less
Yeah.
than a week. Um, Actual league year starts 8 days from now. The Jets are sitting pretty right now, 88 million in cap space. 14 million less now because of the news from earlier today. Brees Hall being franchise tagged. Big off season ahead. Obviously, Jets have a lot of holes to fill. $88 million seems like a lot at the moment, but that's what we're going to kind of get into today. Is how much does it really make sense with all the holes the Jets have? Can they really attack every position, every need that they have going into the 2026 season with the limited cap that they do have? And that's exactly what we're going to get into. But Dom, how's everything going? Let's start off really quickly with the Brees Hall news. Obviously, taking a chunk out of that $88 million, $14 million exclusive franchise tag is what they got him. But in essence, it's going to be a franchise tag. No one's going to be giving us 2 first-round picks for him. Would be nice, but I'd take that in a heartbeat at this point in time. But
Sure.
Let me know, what do you think about this move? I think it was right.
It was a move that had to happen. The whole transition to what I don't understand is why didn't they just transition tag him? Let's see what offers were out there for him, because you know what, he wasn't getting a $14 million payday from nobody.
I think that's what triggers it. So every source out there had it listed the Jets were probably going to go transition tag, was kind of the expectation going into the free agency. But what happens is you get to the scouting combine, and this is the first time really since late in the season that a lot of these agents, a lot of these general managers, they all start talking. General managers talk amongst each other, so on and so forth. And it's this point in time like where all these teams have had some time to digest who's out there, what needs are out there for other teams, and you start really kind of understanding what does a market look like for certain players. And with Brees Hall being probably the top running back available in free agency, I mean, you can make an argument ETN, but I think Brees probably gets paid out more if he's out there by himself than ETN. You go franchise tag because you don't want somebody coming in there with a $16 million or $14 million a year contract that you can't match over 3 years. The Jets probably don't want to give Brees Hall a $14 million over 3-year contract. They probably want to sit more in that $11 or $12 million number is really probably what they want to do. So what happens is someone gives him a contract, he accepts it. If you're not willing to match it, you lose him anyway. So I would have liked the transition tag, but now you're unexclusively, whatever you want to call it, negotiating with him, and you don't lose him for nothing. You can go into the season and you can still trade him at the deadline if things don't go according to plan. But I don't know. I think it was the right move. Could you argue transition, franchise, whatever? But at least now he's in the building. The Jets aren't really in the business of losing key players at this point in time.
Well, they can't afford it for sure. Listen, they franchise tagged them. They got time to work out a deal. Who knows? Maybe there's an extension, like a 2-3 year deal in the works. Remove that tag. I mean, because I feel like he should get anywhere between 11 and 12 million per year. I would like to see him for the next 3 years, and we'll just go about it that way. I mean, that'll remove like $3 million, $2 to $3 million off that cap number.
Yeah.
And you're getting a good player, man. That's the key. Especially now we have like a whole bunch of holes here. We don't want to create a new one,
Well, and the key here too, and I think that's where the Jermaine Johnson thing made a little more sense too. You couldn't go into a season with Jermaine Johnson on the last year of his contract, Brees Hall last year of his contract, Will McDonald 2 years away from being a free agent. All these decisions that have to be made on guys you're not even really sure about. You got to start making some big decisions, and that's exactly what this was. This is all right. With the money we just saved from Jermaine Johnson, we're just basically putting that whole bucket towards Brees Hall. Now, if they can get to a long-term contract, say a 3-year contract, $12 million, even $13 million. So let's say they get a little rich for everyone's eyes. You're probably able to move some of that money out this year, and maybe instead of his tag number being $14 million like it is, maybe you bring that number down to $4 million and you can get another player into the building somehow.
Yeah, for sure.
But as right now, franchise tag isn't ideal.
So $14 million right off that number.
Yeah, $14 million right off the bat. Dane loves this contract. He's Breece Hall's #1 fan. I've seen him.
Dane?
I've seen him with all the Breece Hall merchandise. He's rocking it on his channel. If there's anybody who was jumping up and down about this news, it's Dane. I don't know how familiar you are with Dane, but he's he'll take the 2 1s. Let's put it that way.
Line me up.
I think Dane would take basically anything if Breece wasn't on the team. He respects Breece. He does respect Breece. But I'm kind of like this too. I just think what happened with Breece Hall is that Jet fans like overhyped him, like he was like the next coming of Marshall Faulk.
Yeah.
And he looked solid his rookie year, but Jet fans definitely took it to a different tier. Like he was already on that trajectory. And let's be real. Like he'll have good games, and then he won't have good games. His rookie year, he was taking handoffs and running the distance, and it was happening pretty routinely. But ever since his injury, it just hasn't been the same. So that's kind of where Dane stands with the whole thing. But regardless, Breece Hall is back. The running back room looks okay. Breece Hall, Isaiah Davis is solid as a secondary option. He played a good role. Braylon Allen,
a lot to prove.
Yeah, a lot to prove. And I guess let's start there. I know it's not the order of operations here, but this graphic and anybody who's out there, don't double check the math. Just trust the numbers. There's no question here. Everything foots, everything tags across. That's what ChatGPT told me, and that's what I'm going with. So obviously, this basically what this is telling us is what the current cap dedicated to each position group, dead money associated with it. In the next column, which is going to be $91 million, that number that we've all gotten really familiar with. Aaron Rodgers making up a big chunk of that, and then the third column would be like your allocation of that budget, basically like what teams have done over the last 3 to 5 years at those position groups, and what the Jets are, where the Jets stand right now versus what's remaining. That last column is how you would break up that $88 million ideally by position. Now, obviously, you can't go in free agency and spend negative money, so we're going to have to get a little creative. And we just spoke about the running backs. Let's pull up the running backs here really quick. Going into this whole thing, obviously, this is a waste of a slide now. $10.6 million going into it. All that's gone. In fact, we're in the negative now on our free agent budget after bringing Breece Hall back. Other options that would have been out there, none of them matter anymore. I would have liked to see the idea of maybe getting Breece on a long-term contract and then maybe dabbling into day 2 if you can get one of those running backs.
Running back, yeah.
Then you have all the options in the world heading into next season. But again, waste of a slide here.
I don't think they'll be swimming in those waters at all now after signing Breece. Like you said, they got 3 in a room. I mean, they may draft someone else, bring a 4th one in, maybe, but
maybe not in day 2.
Probably day 3 for
sure. Day 3 definitely. I don't know. Again, another player that I felt like got a little hyped a little sooner than he should have. Braylon Allen, the guy that was brought in to be a power back, get those 1 yards. And how many times has he gotten the ball on a 4th and 1, 3rd and 1?
The way he ran that ball, he reminded me of a sissy back, not a power back, dude. Horrible. Fumbling at the goal line and crap. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. Sure. And I know he's still young. Second year, I think he was only like 20 when he got drafted. So he's still very, very young. Yeah. But obviously the Jets have to go into the season with other options, especially after that injury. An injury was supposed to be like a 10-week injury, and you just missed the whole year.
Basically.
Yeah, kind of a strange situation there. So they definitely got to identify, a third option at running back. Like I said, we know what Breece Hall is. I trust Isaiah Davis in a limited role like he had last year. You just need to figure out somebody that can complement Breece Hall and maybe be that power back that you thought Braylon Allen was going to be. And maybe it is Braylon Allen. Maybe he takes a step in the right direction this season that we didn't see. But I'd like to see him bring another horse in the room to try and challenge Braylon Allen at the very least.
Didn't we have Khalil Herbert?
We did, yeah.
Okay. It was a rental, I guess. I don't even think he played a snap at all.
So more of this list, like if you weren't going to get Brees, you weren't going to pay Travis Etienne. It's kind of my opinion, or Kenneth Walker. If you were choosing to pay one of those guys, you might as well just bring Brees back. It's kind of what I was thinking. Unless their number was like $6 to $8 million, then maybe you kind of consider that kind of thing. My thought was if you don't get Brees in the building, you go with one of these like lower tier guys at a reasonable contract, and then attack running back in the draft. Was kind of
you can even put in Rico Dowdle in that list too.
But didn't he sign? I thought.
Oh, I'm not even sure.
I thought Dowdle signed. Yeah, I could be wrong.
Okay. Whatever's. We'll find out next week. I thought it was the guy from Dallas that signed, Javonte Williams.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah, you got $8 million
Dowdle because he played with Dallas, didn't he?
They both play with Dallas.
Yeah. So he might still be a free agent.
But he'd be a good complimentary back there. I mean, I'm just saying it doesn't matter no more. We got Brees, so move on.
Yeah, no, it doesn't show he signed. So yeah, he would have been a free agent option. But again, we're at Brees, so no chance in talking about that.
I like Brees better anyway.
Huh?
I like Brees better than Dowdle anyway.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, Dowdle would have come cheaper. I think that's kind of like where you're looking there.
Gotcha.
Next position, obviously being the big one, quarterback. So we're sitting at $4.3 million negative budget. Obviously, we have the Justin Fields situation, saving $10 million. So that pumps us up to $6 million. And a few options here. Obviously, the Jets need a QB1 backup. I mean, I don't know if the backup is in the building right now. I don't think it's Bailey Zappi. I don't think it's Brady Cook.
No.
I don't know who else to have.
Tyrod. I mean, you could probably bring Tyrod back on a cheap 1-year deal.
Yeah, probably. The problem with Tyrod, though, is like if you're bringing in a backup quarterback, you're trying to get someone who can start a few games for you if your quarterback gets injured. I don't know if I trust Tyrod to start a few games because he's
the same there with you.
Is he really going to survive a few games? I mean,
that's I'll tell you, on this list, though, that you put together, there are a couple of good options here that I really like. I mean,
there are a few good options. There's also another option that became available today.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Geno Smith at all. I don't know how intrigued he would be to come back to New York, but that's a good option. I really, really love Jacoby Brissett if that trade is available.
Yeah, that's and you know what? Let's get right into that one actually, because the news came out today that Kyler Murray is going to be released. I think that probably brings the chances of Brissett becoming available probably brings those chances down a little bit. I can't see LaFleur and the Arizona Cardinals putting themselves in a situation where basically putting themselves in a Jet situation where there's no quarterback on the roster. You got to stick with one. Maybe they go the free agent market, try and bring someone and then make a decision later on. Maybe they wait till the draft, see if someone's available there that they can bring in to kind of challenge things. But I think all signs kind of point Brissett's going to be there at least for a short period of time. Now, if they trade him mid-season, that's a possibility, but I just can't see it in the offseason being logical for them.
Now, the other rumors are that Arizona is possibly linking with Malik Willis because of the LaFleur connection. Yeah. And I've been hearing the Italian stallion over there.
Talking, what's his face over there?
Yeah, Jimmy G.
Oh, Jimmy G.
Yeah. So they're saying that
those two
quarterbacks possibly going. I mean, listen, if that is the case, the Brissett might be available, which I'm hoping. I mean, listen, that honestly would be the best situation.
Yeah, we're talking about a player you can't trust to start a full season. Jimmy G is exactly that. I mean, Brissett, you're gonna get what you're gonna get out of the guy. He's gonna go out there. He's gonna take a little bit of a pounding, and he'll stay out there and he'll keep playing.
He's durable.
He's pretty durable. He's not gonna make too many mistakes. I just don't see it. I don't see why the Cardinals want to trade away an NFL quarterback. Is he top 15? No. But,
What if he wants to start, though, Ant?
Huh?
What if he wants to start?
He's starting there right now. Who's starting over him?
If they bring in Malik Willis for $30 million a year, $25 million a year, that ain't going to happen.
Maybe they could. I had trouble connecting that dot.
What, the Malik Willis to Arizona?
Yeah, because talk about cap situation. What's their cap situation over there?
Oh, who even knows?
I mean, they
got a whole bunch of nobodies there, dude. What are you talking about? The only guy they were playing,
but they just ate a whole bunch of dead cap from friggin'
from Chris
Murray today.
Yeah, all right, 20. I think it's like almost 36 million they have to eat.
So,
but I think they have pretty good cap room.
They're at $30 million in cap space right now. That's it. $30 million.
That's before or after the whole Kyler Murray thing?
That's before.
So, but I heard they only if they cut him before the league year starts, only counts against 19 against it. So they might save.
I'm looking at it right now. Post June 1 cut versus the pre June 1 cut is only like a $3 million difference for them.
Oh, so it won't matter to them.
No, $8 million difference.
Oh. Well, they're gonna have to make some moves. Who knows? Maybe that's why they have to.
Obviously, if you're gonna sign,
Willis.
It sounds like his number is gonna be 3 years, $30 million each year, whatever. Which 3 years, $25 million each, something like that. So that's crazy, but
yeah, I wouldn't even pay him that, to be honest with you. But
yeah,
somebody wants him. Maybe the Dolphins will go get him.
Yeah. The Arizona thing doesn't make too much sense. I mean, they have $30 million in cap space, and they have a pretty full roster. Those 60 players under contract. I mean, I obviously don't know too much about their cap situation, but $30 million, and you spend it all on your quarterback when you were a 3-win, 4-win team, whatever they were last year.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like the best recipe for success, but you need a quarterback to play, though.
Yeah, listen, if your idea is we need to get two, well, we're going to need two quarterbacks regardless, okay? Now, I'll tell you right now, after the news of Kyler Murray being cut today, if you can get Kyler Murray on a vet min for a year.
Well, that's what is likely going to happen.
Right.
So, and I don't know too much of the details, but my understanding is because of all the guaranteed money that they're eating up with the dead cap,
right,
that you basically get him for league minimum for 1 year.
Hey, why can't we have Russell Wilson like the Giants did last year?
Well, Giants paid Russell Wilson $10 million.
So who was the one? Oh, he was with
Steelers
for that year for $1 million. So why can't we get that treatment now? Someone owes us a favor.
You got to earn that respect to get a player to come to you for $1 million. Any team would pay him $1 million to come be their quarterback at this point.
I mean, he's got the pick of the litter right now. What makes you think he's going to want to play for the Jets for $1 million?
Yes, I think it's unlikely, but obviously something to consider. Listen, all right. So obviously, I have a short list here of guys. If you had to say two guys that are likely to be quarterback for the Jets, if you had gun to your head, again, ignore the budget because you need a quarterback to play football. So this is a situation where the Jets are going to have to blow through that budget. Obviously, they're not going to spend $6 million on two quarterbacks. But if you had to put gun to your head right now, who are the two quarterbacks that are going to probably be on the Jets roster?
I would say I believe Marcus Mariota is one. And the other, honestly, I mean, I don't even have a strong. I would love Kirk Cousins, but I don't think that's highly unlikely now.
There's been reports out there. Costello put a report out there that it's just basically.
I mean, how much do you think Geno Smith is going to get if he comes? I mean, to New York. What kind of contract are you talking about?
So if he gets released from the Raiders, I think that's a similar situation with Kyler Murray. Again, I don't know too much about the Geno situation, but I think the Raiders even dead cap on him too. So you might be able to get him for vet minimum as well. Maybe worst case scenario. All right. I don't think you're paying more than $8 million for Geno Smith is kind of where.
And you know what? I wouldn't be mad if a room of Geno Smith and Marcus Mariota, both big guys, both stand up in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's
I wonder if both
Frank Reich likes.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if both would come
for like under 15.
No. I wonder if Mariota's like okay with just saying I'm going to be the backup, or if he does have like some desire to start. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's only 32 opportunities out there, so you can only get what you can get.
I mean, think about that for a second. I know what you're saying. Like, think of the teams that are in need of quarterbacks. How many teams really need a quarterback to start for them?
There's a lot.
A lot?
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, you got Miami, but then there's another option too you didn't put in here. Maybe Tua. I know you say that, but these guys, bro, there's nothing that's going to really spark you on this list.
No, of course. No, I get that. But I think Tua, like his reputation in the cold weather, that was my same issue with Kirk Cousins too. Like his reputation in the cold weather hasn't been promising. Well, not at least late in his career at this point. Last few seasons hasn't done as well outdoors late in the season. That's why Kirk Cousins wasn't really ideal for me. Tua, I mean, what's the thing you hear about the Dolphins all the time? They don't win in prime time, and they don't win the cold unless they play in the Jets.
Right.
So that's my issue with Tua. Although, if you are just looking to tank, what better way? But
there's another guy that can get on the vet minimum too. I mean, we got three. We just mentioned almost three quarterbacks that are going to get the vet min. So we're talking.
The Jets will go one of those guys.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm almost positive. I mean, unless there's something they're working on behind the scenes that we have no clue.
I mean, there's not really much out there. Like
there isn't.
I don't know what that would be. But I'm kind of with you. Like, I don't know why I kind of have like felt Mariota made a lot of sense, just from a, you know what you're going to get out of him. You're not going to get like top tier play, but he can at least go out there and,
throw for 200 yards. Sometimes surprise you with a 300-yard game.
All right, here's the standard that the Jets have been dealing with for so long. Quarterback play has been historically 32nd or worse. Which think about that. Like, we're just asking for this like quarterback to just be. Can you be like not the worst quarterback in the league? Can you just like somewhat
25 to 20 to 25 range possibly?
Like that would like move things in like a completely different direction, because year after year this offense is a joke. Does Mariota get you there? Maybe not. I mean, but like,
you know what? On that list, though, I think if you give Geno Smith, you know what? Geno Smith did good things in Seattle. I mean, I'm not saying, he's going to come here and do the same thing, but he can sling it. And the best part about Geno is he had a horrible, horrible, horrible offensive line last year. I mean, you want to blame a lot of the picks on that and all that, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind a reunion with Geno Smith. I think he's the best on this list with a lot more upside for the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best. He's the best on a list of like
scrubs.
So, but that's where the Jets are going to be shopping this offseason.
Yeah,
so,
I think we're going to go with a combination, maybe like a Geno Smith. Maybe, you know what? You're right, and then get another guy in the building like a Sam Howell or a Gardner Minshew, someone along those lines. I mean, you want to trade for Tanner McKee from Philly, you bring him in as a backup as well.
Just don't think it makes sense, the Tanner McKee thing.
I mean, you send him a 5th or 6th round pick, you get him in the room. He's still on
I don't know if you get him for a 5th or 6th round pick. Let me ask you a question. If you're the Eagles, why the hell would you trade away for 5th or 6th round
pick? I have
pick?
no idea, but that's the rumors that are going around.
Yeah, but why would you do it, though?
I wouldn't do it.
So let me tell you a reason why it doesn't make sense. Okay?
You have to wow them. You got to get like a 3rd round pick for them to get him done.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, so we don't have it. So we should forget about Tanner McKee.
Like
the other name I've been hearing. I mean, listen, I don't know if you've been hearing any of this, but
Bagent?
No, Bagent. Who the hell is that?
The guy from Chicago?
Nah, I don't want none
Davis
of that.
Mills.
David Mills, I heard of, and
yeah, that's another one too.
Bubbling around C.J. Stroud, man, out of freaking.
Yeah, but they're not going to move on for C.J. Stroud. It doesn't make sense.
They got.
Why would you sell low?
They got Mills.
Yeah, they're not gonna go Mills over him. So here's the thing. So C.J. Stroud's on a rookie contract. There's no reason to kind of move on from him at this point. Listen, he showed promise as a rookie. Not so much last year, but there's something there, obviously, talent-wise. We don't know what happened to him in December, January, that he looked silly in big-time moments. But
well, I mean, he
he's
did
won
lose
some
his
games in
offensive
his
coordinator.
career.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help. But
yeah.
listen, any team that has a backup quarterback that teams are willing to trade for means that, like, let's take Tanner McKee, for example. He's a free agent after this year. If teams are willing to trade for him at this point in time, they're probably going to be okay with paying him next year. And what are quarterbacks going to get paid? Anywhere between, we're talking Malik Willis getting $30 million a year. Okay.
If he's
And
a
granted,
starter,
Malik
though,
Willis
man.
has shown something, but even if Tanner McKee were to get like, 18 to 25 million, like as a backup, I don't think he's getting that much, but let's just say you're still going to get a huge comp pick, probably as high as like a third round comp pick anyway. And you have liability as a backup quarterback that you feel comfortable with. 6 quarterback with guarantee money reportedly or squarely on the release bubble and could therefore be signed elsewhere on a minimum contract. So, I mean, gotta know who all those 6 quarterbacks are. And Dane to the rescue. All right, so you got Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, Kirk Cousins, Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Fields. Maybe the Jets cut Justin Fields and just bring him back.
There you go.
and Anthony Richardson.
I mean, listen, Anthony Richardson, Justin Fields. I mean, like I said, the guys I'm more intrigued with would be Geno Smith, 1. I mean, actually, Kirk Cousins, 1. Geno Smith, 2. Actually, Kyler Murray, 2. Then I would go Geno Smith, Tua, Anthony Richardson, and then Justin Fields in that order. Listen, one of them has got to say yes. I mean, what the heck?
Nobody's going to say yes, bro.
No one's going to say yes. They want to start. All right. Does Kyler Murray want to start somewhere? He'll get a starting gig somewhere. They're all shit. You're right.
But, okay, on that list, if I had to pick one, obviously Kyler Murray would probably be my number 1 to go to.
Right.
Then Geno Smith. I'm taking Kirk Cousins out of it because Brian Costello reported that Jets really don't see him as the option. They want to
stop those waters because what happened in 2018.
That's probably what I would say. Out of those guys, Kyler Murray and Geno Smith would probably be the 2 that'd be like, all right, nice if you guys come.
Starter.
I won't cry if you don't. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the situation there. No one appealing. But yeah, if you ask me today, I think the Jets go into the season with Marcus Mariota probably being their guy, or Geno Smith if he's able to come on a cheap contract. And with the budget the Jets have at quarterback, that would make a lot of sense to go that route of getting someone on that kind of cheap deal.
Yeah, I agree.
And then go in the draft. You're probably gonna have to take someone in the 3rd round. Probably gonna trade up with like one of your 4th round picks to get someone over there.
I see. Well, we could get into that. So if I'm talking about a developmental guy, he had a really good combine, and I've been crushing on this kid in Penn State for a while. I think Allard is the guy. Okay, he's with Frank Reich. Okay, that could work. He's going to be sitting down, and it's his type of quarterback. Big guy, big arm, just needs to freaking get groomed right. And if Reich does it, man, we could have hit jackpot with this kid. I'm not saying he's the next coming, but can he be like you're saying?
You gotta crawl before you walk before you can run. I mean, of course, if they hit on a 4th round pick, yeah, it's jackpot. But the chance of that happening, Dom, if that were the case, every team would pick quarterback in the 4th round.
I understand that, but this is
jackpot. That's just not.
But we're talking about these players. If they would have came out last year, I would have been 1st round picks.
Yeah, but Dom, it's been so long since you've seen good football out of Drew Aller.
Well, I mean, he got hurt last
year. So long.
The team turned into crap.
Yeah, but he played like shit this year too, though.
Yeah, for the first, you only played like what, 4 games this year?
Yeah, and you looked like shit in those 4 games.
He didn't look like terrible.
He looked bad.
No, there was that one game he looked horrible. He didn't look.
Bro, he looked bad all those games.
Nah, I mean,
there was nothing about the season that looked.
He had no weapons there, bro. He lost everything. He didn't have nobody there.
But Dom, what's he gonna come here? Is he gonna on friggin' Do we have Isaac Bruce out there and Torrey Holt
No.
playing receiver for him?
Listen,
Marshall Faulk,
I get it, but he's not playing. Like he wouldn't.
you just find yourself in that same circle of shit that every single time the Jets get a quarterback, we do.
Yeah,
but he has nobody to throw to. But he has no offensive line. He has no this. Let's give him these.
Let me ask you a question.
As we know, what's up?
Don't you agree that we need a quarterback in this draft?
Mark my words. The Jets draft Drew Aller, and he's like their quarterback, whatever. Depending on what they do in free agency at quarterback, they're picking a quarterback next year in the first round. I guarantee you.
I have no problem with that. No, that's cool. I'm not saying that, but bring young kids in the room. That's what I'm saying.
They're going to bring him in, but he's probably. We don't even
listen,
know. Again,
at best, maybe he's a career backup. I'm just saying. But in the same token,
even that's asking a lot based on what we saw in this year.
What are we going to do, bro? I mean, come on. We could go after Nussmeier if you want. You could go after Carson Beck if you want. But these are guys that are going to be available in the third round.
All right, so Mario, maybe Kyler, but why come here and rehab your career? Maybe we promise him QB1, but many might. Also, the Jets are not interested in Cousins. So I heard that from Brian Costello that Kirk Cousins.
I heard the same yesterday.
The Jets are not interested in Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, because
Brian Costello said that on his Gangs Will Hear podcast. That he believes that there's not really much interest in the Jets going that route. Who knows if it's true or not, but that's what the tea leaves are saying. And honestly, it kind of makes a little sense. I mean, Kirk Cousins, does he really kind of come in here and kind of scream out that he's going to be the guy? I don't think so. It doesn't make sense for the Jets to go out there and get a guy like Kirk Cousins who's over the last few years kind of struggled in the cold a little bit. If that's an issue, he's got to go somewhere indoors is ideal. Somewhere with a dome and take from there.
Don't go back to Minnesota.
Dane says he'd take Aller 50 to 75. Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't take him. I'd take him for sure.
That's what I'm trying to say, though. I mean, you're taking a kid.
The problem is, though, you're – in my opinion, you're burning a pick hoping it works out. And the Jets are in a situation right now.
You got to have to take some dart throws, bro.
Yeah, but I understand you take dart throws when you can. The Jets need every pick to start, basically. Here's the other alternative. Here's the other alternative. Then do you take – okay. I honestly – listen. I'm not hating the idea of Ty Simpson. Okay, as you graphically have him in our picture here today, right? Now, here's the thing with Ty Simpson, okay? Where are you drafting him? He's going to have to be the 16th pick, and you may have to even move up to get him. And then that's not the target window. I don't have him graphic here because I want him. I have him graphic here because he's a quarterback.
But you get what I'm saying? I mean, think about this for a second. So is he the answer? We don't know. And you want to, I mean, not that you're wasting a pick because you still need to take a flyer on some of these quarterbacks. Listen, look at the Giants did last year. They moved up all the way from the second round, jumped into the first round, and got their guy. Okay? Mm-hmm. If you ask the Giants, right, who they were at, like, for instance, let's say they knew the dart was going to be that good. I mean, listen, whatever it is, it is. But, let me ask you a question. Who do you trust to develop a quarterback more, Brian Daboll or Frank Reich? I mean, right now? Not 20 years ago. Well, probably Daboll for sure. So that's I'm not going to take. Well, listen, but here's the thing: Frank Reich, I think, can do the same thing. He was a quarterback. We think he can. Yeah, Brian Daboll has a couple of. I know he does. Under his belt, showing that he can. Josh Allen, although Josh Allen's a freak, and maybe some of that's Daboll, but most of it's Allen for sure. Right. Even Daniel Jones, he got a lot out of Daniel Jones. Yeah. Daboll. 1 year he was there, yeah, the first year. And then the following year, Daniel Jones just fell apart. And he got something out of Jackson Dart, and obviously Jackson Dart might have it in him too. We don't know. But what about another possibility, real quick, before you jump off this quarterbacks? Mm-hmm. What about a potential trade for Jameis? I don't think the Giants trade Jameis. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that would have been awesome. That would have been fun. Garrett would have been happy. Yeah.
I just can't see the Giants trading him because
they need him.
They need him because Jackson Dart has not proven he can stay healthy after his rookie year, missing a lot of time because of concussions, this and that. They definitely need someone back there, and Jameis can come in there and he, doesn't make you look foolish. So that's probably the key there. But yeah, that's kind of my thought here. So where are we going here? I know we talked all this shit.
So I just say we stay conservative. We'll go Marcus Mariota. Yeah, because I think that's the most likely. I mean, again, I would love to have one of those other guys like a Geno Smith. Actually, you know what? Let's go Geno Smith. The hell with it. $1.3 million on the cap. Let's go. And then
Geno Smith's coming home.
Yeah, Geno Smith coming home. Party.
All right. We somehow managed to stay under budget at quarterback. And then, again, going with that, I think the Jets go back up in the draft. But
hey, who knows?
You got Zappy back there. You're probably going to season with Zappy as your quarterback, as your backup.
That's fine.
As bad as that is.
Hey, listen, like you said, it's about 2027. But I know he does. The guy's got arm power, man. That guy could push that full down. He's so much fun to watch, Jameis Winston.
Maybe the Jets shouldn't tank for a quarterback next year.
Get the first pick.
No,
he'd be a free agent.
Go Jeremiah Smith.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Bring Jameis Winston. Screw
that kid from Ohio State, man. Oh, my God. He's probably the best receiver in this class coming up next year, isn't he? He's insane.
We can go from Eugene Smith to Eugene, Oregon. Good point there. Yeah, Dane's coming in with it.
Yeah.
All righty, so let's move off the quarterback. So we're going Geno Smith, probably going to pick quarterback. We'll see how the draft falls out. And then on to probably one of the least appealing positions of free agency, just from a standpoint of
I don't think so. There's a couple of players here. Listen,
just from a standpoint of who's actually going to want to come to the Jets. Alec Pierce is not coming here. He's going to get somewhere. That number, $20 million, is actually less than what people are saying. It's up. It's going to be up there. It's going to be like $25 million a year. So if he's getting $25 million from a handful of teams out there, the Jets would have to pay him like $30 million to make it interesting.
I wouldn't mind a Romeo Doubs or a Christian Kirk. Why not? I mean,
that's kind of the area that I'd like to see the Jets kind of screw around with. Again, these are numbers that what they're expected to get. You're gonna have to put a premium on whatever the Jets pay. And that's where it gets tricky.
I mean, listen, I don't for instance, Kirk and Doubs. All right, maybe they're up to 15 with the Jets. You know what I'm saying? It's not hitting $20 million, so forget that.
No, not for that. No, you're not paying $20 million to Doubs.
Yeah, but
Wandell might actually get up high.
He might, but you know what? I wouldn't mind as a number 2, bring in a Romeo Doubs and a Christian Kirk, and we still have what's his name over there?
Mitchell.
The kid we traded from
Mitchell.
Yeah, Donnie Mitchell. Listen, it's not the greatest receiver room, but it's definitely better than what we had in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you're getting Dobbs here, or you're getting Christian Kirk here. It's probably a 2-3 year contract.
Exactly.
Let me ask you a question. So, let's say you go that route. That's a good point. Dave Wall might want Wandell in Tennessee.
Probably.
Let's say you go that route of getting a receiver at one of these values here.
Right.
You got to understand you're probably giving him a 3-year contract, maybe 2 if you get away with it. Let's say for him to come here, he wants 3 years. 3 years, $12 million a year. You're already paying Garrett. Do you think?
Bro, you've seen that the
probably
list
takes you out of the market for a receiver at 16.
45. Yes, it does.
That's the kind
but you got to also do this, Anthony. You got to understand this too. At 16, okay, you're going to take the chance. Let's say you don't get a receiver. And then at 16, let's say one of those three are not, all three of those receivers are not there. Then you're settling for fourth best at 16.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like
Then you might as well wait for the second round then and pick your receiver. I wouldn't
I have
take
no problem with that.
Yeah, so then that's the way you go. But I think I would like Alec Pierce. He's a bowler, but I would say for sure, even Jawan Jennings, you might be able to get him for like a 2-year deal, dude.
Johnny Boy wants us to get us Alec Pierce in the building.
I know.
I take him too. I don't think he'd take the Jets stuff. That's the problem.
But I mean, out of this list, we're not going big fish hunting, bro. We're gonna go right for like somebody like a Jawan Jennings, Romeo Doubs, Christian Kirk, anywhere from $10 to $15 million to come in. Like I said, if you could get him on a 2-year deal, great. But that would be probably the best bet. And then at 16, just go best player available. If it's a receiver there, then great. If not, then just listen. Move on. Let's go. Get Ty Simpson. Let's go at that point. All right.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm. All right. So
let's just say, you know what? Let's do Jawan Jennings, 13 mil.
Jawan Jennings, 13 million.
What do you want to put him in on that?
No, I mean, listen. I think whatever receiver that comes to the Jets, whatever you thought they were going to make, add $3 million to it. I think that's probably the issue that the Jets. I'm not even just saying it for shit. It's just like.
Well, I was gonna say on this list here, does Frank Reich have any connections to any of these receivers? Besides maybe Pierce, but I don't know. No, probably not. Not even Pierce. He might actually Pierce.
He must have because
yeah, but even that was going to give him a connection. Oh, thank you. I'll come there for $15 million. Ain't
no. He's not. He's
saying. So forget
he's not taking a discount. He's not taking a discount for.
We're not ready for this prime time room. But we have to draft our receiver. You know what I'm saying?
So, I think that's going to be the most realistic thing. Like I just can't see the point of the Jets going wide receiver hunting in free agency.
But you got to bring in somebody.
You know you do.
Yeah.
But like
a compliment to Garrett Wilson. Someone to take the eyes off him. So, if it's a Christian Kirk, Jawan Jennings, listen, Jennings balls out. He balled out with San Francisco. He wasn't like, amazing there, but he's a good 700 to 800 yard per year type of receiver. Am I right?
Yeah.
And that's all we're asking for.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. So, yeah, we'll go with Jawan Jennings here. We'll move on to next position group.
That's cool.
Let's go with tight ends.
We need another tight end.
All right. So, tight end for sure. I think so. We look at the Jets tight end room. You got Mason Taylor. You got Jeremy Ruckert as your top two guys. So, what's your thoughts on the tight end room? Like, do you like Mason Taylor 10-1, or do you think the Jets can go in there and say, let's just screw it. Let's upgrade the position, get a true tight end one in here. Mason Taylor's a secondary option, which is, I think, a smart way to go. And then
earn that roster spot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna go, all right. If we're gonna go free agency here, because I'm not taking Vadim Sadiq with that 16th pick.
Not with 16. No, he's gonna go out there now. He
might. He had a good combine.
He ran 4.39 or whatever it was, fastest 40-yard dash. So he'll go out there. Dane has made his claim. He wants Isaiah Likely.
I do like Likely. But
how likely is it that he comes?
Very likely. But what about the kid from all right, so you got Cade Otton on there, but he's going to cost about $7. Not a bad player. But what about the kid from the Ravens, the other kid, Charlie, what is it, Kohler?
Yeah.
So a room with him and Ruckert and Mason Taylor. Listen, it's not the greatest room, but there's upside there. You know what I'm saying?
So here's my thing. And I know we got Jennings, but like we got to look at it realistically. I don't think the Jets are going to be able to lure in a wide receiver. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think if you're trying to address like a pass catcher to some degree, I feel like tight end might be the area you can maybe get a little.
Where's the Njoku? You didn't even put him on this list either.
It's not everybody.
Oh, Njoku
Njoku doesn't want to come to the Jets, bro. You play for the Browns. Why the fuck you want to come to the Jets? That's anybody who chooses after playing for either the Jets or the Browns to go to the other team. I have nothing for you. Like, are you just do you root for misery? Is that
Nah, so I'll be honest with you. So if you're gonna go here if we're gonna bring in a tight end, okay, we need an inline tight end. That's number one. So who here offers the best for the running game here? Because Mason Taylor is good, but not great.
Johnny hit it on the spot here. With this one, I was actually going to bring this up as a topic of conversation.
Hey, Johnny boy.
So Pat Freiermuth making a lot of sense because the Jets actually brought in their tight end coach from the Steelers.
Interesting. You think he's going to want to come play with the Jets? Hey, why not?
Nobody wants to come play for the Jets.
Jets got to pay him. Give him $15 million a year. Don't worry about it. Now I like Freiermuth. I think he's a good pass catcher. He's a good blocker too. I mean, he asks you anything you want on a tight end, he'll give it to you. He's got a cost though. He's gonna be like 13, 14 mil.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Jets
are gonna go. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So are you going Freiermuth? Likely. Like these are all good options. I actually do like most of these options. Even Tommy Tremble, like he's not terrible, but probably lower on this list.
From the Tampa, dude. Kid's a beast.
I'm fine with that. We're gonna disappoint the chat though. Dane wanted Likely. Johnny Boy wanted Pat Freiermuth, and we're going Cade Otton.
We gotta say,
I like Cade Otton too, especially in the run game too. Like
that's what I'm saying. You need someone. Pat quality out there. Probably offers you one of the best. Him and Cole Kmet, they offer you the best in the running game. I mean, they are just bruisers. They're inline tight ends. That's honestly, I would like to lean more towards that route. I mean, I love Isaiah Likely, but I mean, listen, we need that sixth edge. You know what I'm saying? To help with the run game. So what do you want to do here?
I think I like the option. Listen, so I think the question you ask yourself here, K dot, like if it was really this close, $2 million, K dot inverse Likely.
I mean, listen. Well, they're two different position players, dude.
Yeah, no, I get that. And I think Likely probably chooses like being his position, like more of a receiving tight end. Probably choose to go to a team with more established quarterback. You can probably get away with like someone like K dot who can catch a ball, but maybe makes his name as a runner, as a run blocker.
Let's go. K-Dot and $9 million. $2 million jet tax.
$2 million jet tax.
We're building a scrubby team.
We're building the tank destination of the
world. At least
we're
putting someone on the field. We're putting some players on the field.
We'll go quick on this slide here because not really much to talk about. Offensive tackle. You got two starters. Probably need some depth. Probably bring. Listen,
Max Mitchell's coming back.
Yeah, that's kind of where I would go here to make it a quick slide. You go Max Mitchell, give him $4 million.
Yeah, now let's bring back Kelvin. Let's go.
Well, I think you go Max Mitchell will be your swing guy, and then you just get one and then draft another one.
That's fine.
Max Mitchell.
He'll listen.
Are we paying jet tax for this guy too?
No. They need to sign him before they hit that shit though. Don't let him hit the open market.
He's like, what's gonna happen?
He's gonna get $12 million a year.
Yeah. Take it. I'll take the comp pick for that one.
Yeah, why not? It's right.
All right. So we'll make this one a quick one.
Yeah.
And then we go to the big one.
Ooh.
Interior line. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. So like $10 million offensive tackle, $13 million here. Probably got to group it up here a little bit. So what I did here is took interior offensive line as an entire bucket. And you got some options here. Obviously, ABT, Teller. I don't know why John Simpson didn't make my list, but I had him on here at one point. ChatGPT. I guess ChatGPT don't want him.
No,
So Tyler Linderbaum, the return of Greg Van Roten, David Edwards, options here. So
you want me to say what I think is going to happen?
sure.
Okay. I don't think they're bringing back neither. Okay. I think they're going to, like, let's say we pick up let's say we bring back a GVR. Okay. That 16th pick, dude, is going to be the guard out of Penn State. Or even that second round, like even in the first pick in the second round, that kid from
Oregon.
Yeah, from Oregon. That's where they're going to go. You got 5 years. I mean, if you get in the first round, you got 5 years for what? League min. And you know what? Honestly, that kid's a bowler too. I wouldn't be mad. I know it stinks, but I prefer going in the second round and getting the guy. You know, I own it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone's favorite right now.
I mean, it makes sense to do that. But then that's going to be 3 first rounders.
That's what I was going to get at. I think that might be my concern a little bit. It's like, and yeah, I'm totally on board with investing in the offensive line. You know, obviously, if we're picking a quarterback in 2027, you got to have some,
and that's
bulls in front of them.
That's exactly my point. So you go that route.
Here's a problem with it though. So, love all the bodies up front, love all the power there, but with the young quarterback, probably the most important offensive lineman is the center. And calling out protections and all. I mean, obviously, if you have the offensive line that you're talking about building here, you know, shouldn't have to call out protections. Everyone should be under control. But when you have a rookie quarterback back there, like that's a big reason why Sanchez, like, you know, and he's talked about it like so many times. Like a big reason why he was called successful, but the Jets won some games with him as a young player was because he didn't have to worry about calling out protections because Nick Mangold had it all under control. Like Nick Mangold was basically a quarterback of the offensive line. He handled all that shit. Yeah.
All right. There is absolutely 0%.
No, I'm not talking Linderbaum.
All right. So I mean, how are we going to upgrade center here?
I'm talking about. Okay, so hold on 1 second. First off, Myers is not a good center.
No, I no. I mean,
you can easily upgrade center.
I mean, who do I bring in somebody like Ethan Pochik or Cade Mays? Or
I like Cade Mays as a center option. Bring him in. You know, I love Logan Jones. Give me an Iowa running back or Iowa offensive lineman any day of the week.
Yeah, hard-nosed players.
But obviously, Logan Jones is a later pick. I think he's one you take and see if he's can develop into something. But I like Cade Mays as an option here. Give you some stability in the offensive line. You're going to have to now go guard in the draft. But when you have an offensive line that has a center with some you know, has some experience, a right guard, and Joe Tippmann playing the second year there now.
That's the other thing too, dude. I mean, you do remember that Tippmann could slide over to the center.
Yeah, but I think he's better as a guard. 1, 2, like he had snap issues. That was highly documented.
Did you see them?
Huh?
Did you
didn't see him?
It wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, but again, I go back to like when you have a rookie quarterback, the last thing you want is an idiot that doesn't know how to snap. Do you remember when Darnold like had that guy for like 3 games that didn't know how to snap? I forget what it was.
I do remember.
I forget what the center was, but it was like the
Yeah.
guy couldn't snap for like 3 games. I don't know what the hell got into him. Like he had the equivalent of like a quarterback getting the yips like for a center. I don't know what the heck. What I gotta think of his name. It's gonna bother me now. But yeah, I'm with all the money that we had saved on the offense tackle spot. That's funny.
You could do that.
Somebody called him Joe Yipman. Let's go Cade Mays here. You know, I think realistically, it's probably a situation where the Jets go into 2027 looking for something like this, but we're trying to fill as many holes. And maybe
hear me out.
We got to figure out guard or center, and we got to figure it out.
But hear me out for a second. right? So let's say you bring in a Mays, right? And then you also bring in a GVR, a Gregory Van Roten. I mean, listen, depth is great. If the 16th pick and that you want to go after Leone, go for him. Or you go with the 33rd pick from the kid from Oregon.
Who are the Jets' backups at guard? Do they have anybody?
I don't know, dude. A whole bunch of scrubs.
Yeah, that's basically the problem.
Yeah, but you know what? How many I mean, listen, you know what's cool? Like you had these teams that draft these guards in the 4th, 5th round, and they're like in the second year, like their offensive linemen.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I mean, the other option too is like
just paying Elijah.
You probably ignore guard to some extent. Bring in like lower tier options, like you were saying, like Greg Van Roten, someone that like
he plays. Listen, he ain't great. He's good. He ain't gonna be like he's gonna be like a 30 to 25 to 30 ranked guard in the league. You know what I'm saying? Would you agree on that?
Probably even lower than that. Whatever. We go GVR in free agency, and then we have to address it in the first 2 rounds of the draft. That's the thing. If you're putting yourself in this situation, you have no choice but to pick a guard in the draft.
Well, there's no problem with that. Absolutely not. I think we'll address it in the draft.
All right, so Greg
Van Roten have a pretty good offensive line, dude. Remember that.
No, I'm with you on it. Whatever. It's and then worst case scenario, it sucks. Next year you go fucking.
We have 3 first rounders.
Balls to the wall. Well, no, you probably go free agency. I wouldn't want to screw around the draft on a guard. You go free agency, you get the guard, and just call it a day.
I agree.
On to the defense side of the ball. So the 80 million, whatever, 88 million, we've got $43 million spent on offense, and that's without even structuring contracts or whatever. So we're sitting okay. Pretty good. Also, you got your draft money too, so that's obviously we're not considering that. There'll be some restructures and stuff that can happen too. Anyway, interior defensive line. This is like more like interior defensive line and like defensive. It just categorizes incorrect. This is defensive line as a whole.
Okay.
Jets are sitting pretty on the defensive line right now after the Tavondre, which we didn't talk about that actually. Tavondre Sweat trade with Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, it actually opened up 2 things for us, dude. Gave us our big fatty for the middle. Okay. We still need another defensive tackle, though. We still need to bring in one more. Okay. Now, you can go draft it on day 3. But if you want someone to rotate early on, you're going to have to spend it here. You know? I mean, there are some good players here, dude. I mean, I was thinking of, what's his name over there? Let's see here. He's not on that line. JFM, possibly?
You know what JFM's going to go for?
10 to 12?
That thing is going to hit 15 to 20. Probably closer to 20.
Get the hell out. Jeez. Oh, damn, man. Good for him, man.
So he's off the board.
So, I mean,
nice. Let's take the Jet. Maybe he takes a Jets discount.
No, he ain't taking no Jet. No one's taking a Jet discount. I mean, so we're going to have to go with a defensive tackle, nose tackle. What are you thinking here?
So my view on the defensive line is
what I could pass the rusher, dude. Pass the quarterback.
You do a marginal upgrade here. We don't have much budget, $1 million left over. You just do a marginal upgrade because you have bigger needs at the linebacker position. You have bigger needs at edge. You have bigger needs at safety. Like you're gonna have to really you're gonna bring a body in for sure. But you're not gonna spend
Sheldon Rankins
buku bucks. You're gonna maybe get in like I like Tim Settle. Like he'd be a nice little option there as like a defense tackle. Could play a 3-4 defensive end as well. Played for Houston. He's actually the guy in the picture. Look at that guy. He looks happy.
Oh yeah.
He looks like he's ready to be a Jet. Looks like you just got the phone call.
Yeah.
We'll keep this one kind of short as well, unless you have anything to add. But let's go.
I mean, There's another guy out there that is a free agent, Sheldon Rankings, ex-Jet. He's out there.
He's also a strong defensive lineman. I almost feel like Sheldon Rankins probably nets more than like the bucket we're looking for too. Like,
really?
I think so. I don't think he's getting like 15, 20, like I said, JFM, but
maybe 10,
probably getting like somewhere like 7 to 10, 7 to 8, somewhere around there. We go bargain shopping here.
All right, so let's go with
bring another body in because you got the Jets like Briggs a lot. They obviously like Sweat a lot. Who's the other guy that got on the defensive line? Oh, Harrison Phillips, they like a lot. Probably restructure his contract, make some more money for other position groups.
You got Briggs.
Yeah, I said Briggs was the first one I said.
Okay.
So yeah, we go cheap here. Let's get Tim Settle.
Tim Settle, done.
Yeah. It's got some 3-4 familiarity being with Houston.
That's good.
So go Tim Settle, give him $5 million a year.
There you go.
I think that's probably like around the ballpark of what you'll get, maybe even a little less. Now to the fun part. Edge. So you got Will McDonald on one side. You got Tyler Barron on the other. I think you're set there, aren't you?
No, we got Arvell Reese coming in. So that's automatic. There's no discussion. I don't even want Bailey no more, to be honest with you. I want a proven.
I wouldn't say I don't want Bailey.
No, I don't want Bailey. I'm all on the Reese train right now.
Stop it. If the Jets get Bailey, you're gonna say
I'm gonna root for the kid. But dude,
not that you don't want him. You think it's unlikely
I'd rather have Reese. 100%. I'm more of a Reese. I'm on board with Reese now because of the fact. I mean, he showed up at the combine. That's number one. Number two, the guy's a proven run stopper.
Bailey showed up at the combine too. What are you talking about? He just didn't do a 3-cone.
Yeah, well, that was part of the game that everybody needed to measure for him. So. But anyway, long story short, listen, I'm more on Reese as our starting edge on the other side. And I just like the whole idea. He's only 20 years old, dude. I mean, kid's going to he can grow into a superstar. Let's put it that way. Mm-hmm. So I'm more on par with that. I'm not saying Bailey is not, but I'm hearing a lot of things. How is he against the run? He's not an every down edge player. So to me, I have a lot of familiarities with McDonald, and I don't want that. So
here's what I'll say. Like for the edge position, I agree with you. If the Jets are drafting Reese, they're drafting him to be an edge. Mm-hmm. He even mentioned himself he wants to go to the NFL, be an edge. But here's my opinion on Arvell Reese, and here's his superpower. Because we all know Aaron Glenn's superpower is calling plays. Well, here's Arvell Reese's superpower. I think he plays the best that I've seen as an off-ball linebacker. And where he can be the most effective is in certain situations, being an off-ball linebacker. And then in certain pass rush situations, line up at edge. And where I think you can probably see his defense take a step in the right direction is as much versatility as possible. So while I do have him penciled in as your edge starter, I think you do need to still address edge
I agree.
To some degree.
Oh,
with a starting caliber type player.
Right.
I don't think I went aggressive in like a previous one we did where I said, let's give Kwity Paye $18 to $20 million. That was just fun and games of it. But I think more realistically, you got to go in that like $10 to $13 million range.
I'll tell you,
bring in a guy who's experienced, who can play the position strongly. And I have a guy that's not on this list, and has some experience and makes some sense from a standpoint of he was under the Dolphins while Duker was there. I know Duker was a secondary coach or whatever he did over there. Not Jalen Phillips. He is on this list, but no, I don't think Jalen Phillips is. I take him, but I don't think he's the option. I'm thinking more Bradley Chubb, and I know he's older.
He's only 30, bro. He's not that much older.
But you're gonna get a starting caliber player, has some intelligence to it. Probably gonna cost you somewhere around $12 million a year, and you're getting a star caliber player. He's gonna be your early down guy. He's gonna be on the field a lot with some experience.
60% of the time, and then you bring in Will McDonald to farm out, go after the quarterback.
So that's my opinion on the edge position. Would it be nice to get Kwity Paye? Would it be nice to get Odafe? Sure. But I think it makes a lot of sense for the Jets to go kind of in the lower tier of this position.
I mean, listen,
middle tier, and still get Arvel Reese at 2.
Yeah, well, that's the so I'm thinking Arvel Reese at 2, and for sure,
Chris B, New York Jets fan. Hope all is well. Like, subscribe. Listen, everyone in the chat. Appreciate you guys for joining, but definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Helps us grow this channel.
Thanks, Chris. I would say for sure. I mean, listen, and even for a 1 or 2. I mean, listen, you're looking for a player. I wouldn't be mad at Chase Young either, dude. I mean, the guy plays. He's a player. He's a bowler. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you could bring him in. I mean, you could bring 2 guys in if you really needed to. You know, but I don't know what's our role like right now.
You could, though, but I think you're going to still need to upgrade linebacker position too. I know it says free agent budget $21 million, but your linebacker position, as we saw by that graphic earlier, is pretty well under budget. You're going to need to upgrade that position.
Oh, we will
for sure. Yeah, we're going to have to because you can't go with what we got. So that's why I'm kind of in favor. And then, like, honestly, you get Chubb in here, say for $12 million. You bring Arvel Reese in at number 2. That's $10 million right there. So you're actually going to be over the budget anyway with those 2 signings at edge.
So we're moving more towards that 3-4 scheme. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to have to bring in 2 to 3 linebackers.
You're gonna have to trust Jamie Sherwood to some extent.
Well, he's part of that. He's part of that. I mean, still with Jamie Sherwood, we're going to need 2 to 3 linebackers.
Again, so, and this is the problem with how the Jets drafted last year. Like, some of these players that like you maybe don't feel like you want to trust, you're gonna have to trust. Like to some degree, you're gonna have to upgrade. Obviously, like you're gonna bring in, someone in the interior linebacker spot that's gonna be a primary starter. You're gonna have to trust. Again, you're gonna have to trust Jamie Sherwood. You're gonna have to hope. What's his face over there? Kiko Mayano, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to hope he moves. Yeah, but you're gonna need to hope he can make a step in the right direction. This coaching staff has to develop some players. Like that was something that Aaron Glenn said, he was going to be able to do when he got here, and so far it hasn't looked promising. But yeah, you're going to have to develop players. That's the name of the game. You can't just go every offseason and think you're just going to upgrade every position every single year.
Who we're going on this line? We're going Boy Mafe?
I still think Bradley Chubb is the one that makes sense.
Bradley Chubb?
Yeah. I know he's not on this list, but you probably get him for around $12 million.
Yeah, put him on there. Let's go Bradley Chubb. And plus he has a familiarity with what's his name again? Duker? Duker. Beautiful.
Dookie.
I'll tell you though, I wish we didn't have such a dire need. Like we didn't need like more than 1 or 2 players here, but I'll tell you the player I would want on this list would have been Jalen Phillips. He's a bowler, man.
Yeah.
Plus, stealing him away from a rival too, man. I love those.
He's with the Eagles now.
Oh, I thought he was with the they traded him. Yeah, right. Yeah. I remember that. What about AJ Espinoza from the Bills? Isn't he he's on edge.
Yeah, not all players are going to make the list. I can only fit so many on the graphic.
Oh, I got you.
But
that would be another guy interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's go with Bradley Chubb, $12 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and again, just got to keep that position cost down. You don't want to kind of get yourself in a situation where Arvel Reese can't get the field because you have 2 starting caliber. And that's the thing with McDonald too. It kind of frightens you a little bit too. Is like he's probably not an every down player either. So you got to kind of figure out ways to get around that as well.
We're gonna need 2 here, bro, not 1.
I say one starter because we don't have. I say one starter because you don't have a big budget.
I know that.
That's the reason. Yeah, you need 2, but you're not getting 2.
We need 3, bro. We're going to a 3-4.
Yeah.
So you got outside linebackers on both sides and 2 in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. We only have right now on our depth chart who we have? We have not even Quincy. Quincy's gone. So we have Javian Sherwood and who else?
Kiko Mayonoa.
That's it.
Yeah,
Dude.
I mean it's not a promised situation. That's why Darren Muji gets paid the big bucks, bro.
No, I get it. I get it. But that's where we're gonna have to fill up here. So I think they're gonna sign two off this list. Okay.
Off of this list?
Yeah, Alex Anzalone's coming. Okay, that's 100% gonna happen. And I mean, listen, I would love Nakobe Dean, but I don't think he's leaving the Eagles, dude. I mean, I even have who else did I have on my list? Demario Davis. Hey, listen, 1 year, come in here, boom, boom.
But, so I noticed a lot of people saying like
third time, not once, not twice, 3 times.
I know a lot of people saying that. Plus his connection with Aaron Glenn being with the Saints. My thing is like, let's say the Jets were like a decent organization right now, like a middle of the pack 8 to 9 win team, whatever. And he wanted to come here thinking like, we were a step away and he was going to be that step. That makes sense. Does it really make sense for him to come here at his age? Just
maybe to play with maybe because he wants to continue playing, number one, and number two, maybe he's doing it for Aaron Glenn. Maybe
he played for a lot of teams. He's still good.
Yeah, I know that. He's 38 years old though.
I know, but I'm saying he still played for other teams.
I mean, listen, I get it, but listen, I would love to have a Nakobe.
I don't even know what a contract for Demario Davis to look like right now.
Probably like around 7-8 mil.
You think so? I don't think he's getting paid big time, but
I mean, listen, there's going to have to be 2 players signed here. So, I mean, if you want to go for the Leo Chanels of the world, which I would love, I'd rather have him than Alex Anzalone, to be honest with you. But I do like Anzalone. He's Italiano, just like us. So you bring in Anzalone. He's coming in. So
here's the concern. Obviously, you can structure these contracts however you want. But we're sitting at $68 million in cap for free agency. And
where are we at right now?
We haven't even we're at $68 million, I'm saying.
And we only have 21 million?
21 million. We still have to talk about safety.
Oh, God. So
I know cornerback. We're going to skip cornerback because I don't think that's going to.
We're going to use a whole bunch of rookies on our defense. So let's just go here. Listen, it's going to be Alex Anzalone done. Let's go 8 million. He comes in.
I think you get. Listen, here's the thing though, too. Like, and this is why I think Arvell Reese. And this is why I think Arvell Reese is the right pick at 2, because
he's a hybrid.
He fills edge. He fills interior linebacker.
He's a hybrid, bro.
Some people like to call it tweener. I like to call it versatile player. He can do a little bit of everything. That's why I think the Jets only go 1 linebacker here, because Arvell Reese is going to do it all.
Wait till we get to the draft. We're going to make some magic tonight. Make all these Jet fans really happy.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear what happened to Caleb Downs?
Yeah.
Dude, that's not good.
It's not good, but...
Will he be available to play next year?
Yeah, it's a meniscus thing. It should be fine.
Oh, let's go, Bobby. Let's go. Slip to 16, baby.
I mean, depending on how bad it is, but I mean, it sucks he got injured. But if that benefits from teams like being scared of him to pick him,
true.
I think there comes a point in time where if he's there at 12, 13, like I wouldn't even fuck around. I would trade up right then and there.
No, I agree. I'm 100% sure on that. Now, here's a situation. Listen, we kind of need 2, but we're going to take 1 here.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
And honestly, I say you go, we'll just go really cheap. Where's the $3 million guys?
Cheap.
Let's go for the $3 million guys.
No, I'm not going cheap here.
Listen, I would like a Cameron Cook here, Curl over here, but I'm leaning more towards Nick Cross, bro. He's a good player. And plus, what happened to Jaquan Brisker, dude? You're missing one of the better ones here.
Again, this is what ChatGPT spit out for me.
Oh.
So, but here's my thing with Brisker.
Oh, you got Kobe Bryant on there. Brian Cook. Where's Bro? Oh, he got him on there. Nick Cross, Curly, Jaquan Brisker. What are you thinking here?
What am I doing?
You want to bring in Want to bring?
I've said Cam Crow so many times.
All right, let's go Cameron Curl, $11 million.
Let's change it up though.
All right, Kobe Bryant, $10 million.
You can't do this to Jet fans, bro. Come on. If that fucking happens.
What, Kobe Bryant? He's from the Seahawks, isn't he?
We're gonna go Brian Cook on this one.
All right, let's go Brian Cook.
Just to go a little different.
You're going for the top dog here, huh?
Huh?
You're going for the top dog.
Yeah, just listen. I'm tired of the Jets friggin' screwing around here. I know it's $12 million. I'm gonna say $12 million. I know probably the Jets have to pay a Jets tax to make it happen, but I'm definitely listen. The Jets cannot screw around anymore.
All right.
You gotta friggin' get safeties in the building. I know it's a non-premium position, but at some point in time, you just gotta do what you gotta do. And
I agree.
And then
corner.
No, we skip corner because there's nothing we can really do. Well, they just need depth guys. That's all they need. But there is one position that we missed. One very important position.
Oh, head coach. Let's just draft the guy, bro. Let's just draft guy in the 5th round or something. I'm not doing this. Somebody in the 6th round, get the best kicker in football, because no one's drafting a kicker. But if you draft a kicker, whoever the top rated kicker, just draft the kicker.
You know what time it is?
It's mock time. Listen,
there we go.
We got to go slow on this one. Don't go super slow. And then when you click the button, it makes the pick. That kind of click. Okay? So whoever's second, you got to do it where the only time they make the pick is when you click the button. Click, pick, pick, pick. Because there's going to be a situation here we may need to move up. And nothing. So we got to see how the board plays out, but I need to see it slow.
I got you. How many rounds are we doing?
Want to do 5 rounds? No, we need a kicker, so let's go 6 rounds.
6 rounds? Yeah, I think the Jets bring back Folk, but
I thought he wanted to retire.
No, he says he's coming back.
Oh, he is today. Going back for a year.
Yeah. All right,
but I agree. I agree with Johnny Boy said. Just draft a kicker, man. You're the best guy out there, and that is it.
All right, so we'll do 6 rounds. We'll do the Jets. We'll do it slow for now, and then we'll pick up some steam. Let me share my screen.
After the second round, you can pick up steam. After our 44th pick.
Why is it not sharing? All right.
There you go. There you go.
All right. So 6 rounds. We'll go slow speed for now.
Okay.
Start the draft. Fernando Mendoza goes number 1. What a surprise.
Why do they have Arvell Reese all the way down as 7th best player available in this freaking? I don't like it, but that's where we're going. Let's go Arvell Reese.
We're going to like a B- for him. You all right with that?
I don't care what they say.
All right, so I'm going to press pause. You tell me what your thoughts are before I do anything.
All right. You know what? Because I don't like the way the list is, but everything has made changes here, though. So there was a situation where if like let's say like around the 10-9 area, Sonny Styles is there, we move up.
No, he's not going to be there.
Why are you saying no? We don't know. Well, he's not going to be there.
If he's there, this thing is broken.
Arvell Reese, Ruben Bain, Jeremiah Love, Caleb Downs, Francis Mogowoa, Carnell Tate. Stop. All right.
Listen, if he's there at 9, Chiefs ain't trading this pick. I can't see it. But so you want to trade up?
They don't need a linebacker.
If they let Chanel walk, they do.
Well, that's what it was. Hold on 1 second. Let me see the draft board.
Let I don't think this thing lets you see the draft board. Freaking whatever it is.
You know what? Go to the next pick. Go through it.
Sonny
Stop.
Styles.
All right, I figured that. So number 10.
Keep going. Let's just let it roll.
Let's let it roll.
Yeah.
I'm not trading. I think I have an idea of what we're doing here.
Makai Lemon. Keldrick Falk. Caleb Banks. Tremont McCoy. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Did I miss something?
No.
Oh, yeah, Carnell Tate went 7. I thought he was still on the board. I'm like, what's going on here? I was going to suggest a trade up, but I said I want to just let it roll. All right, so 16, we went Arvell Reese number 1, or number 2, I mean. What's your thoughts here? I know where I'm kind of leaning at this point.
I know where you're leaning, but all right, we're going to talk about this for a second, okay? There's still a need for a linebacker, okay? C.J. Allen's on the board.
Downs went 6th.
No, he went 6th already.
Or 5th to the Giants.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I would love a C.J. Allen here. All right, you also have Terrell from Clemson, which we do have a need for a corner. Dude, that's a premium position. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm throwing out the obvious. Yeah. Okay. We can go with another safety. But if you want, listen, I know where you're going. Jordan Tyson. Is that where you're going? Because
I'm actually thinking Thieneman.
You're thinking Thieneman? I'm not. Listen, we already made a big shot with our free agency.
Need 2 of them. We need 2 of them,
but we could also address that on the top of the second round. But I'm telling you right now, I think C.J. Allen is a game changer. Sadiq.
Do you want to go C.J. Allen at 16?
I mean, I'm leaning towards there. I mean, listen, that defense is gonna look insane. I mean, you got fresh, young linebackers. I mean, if you want to go, Akeem Mesidor is not a bad player either. But this guy's he's all hype. This guy's the real deal, I think. I mean, listen, you know what the good thing is? Linebackers are pretty deep in this draft. So is edge, and so is safety. I mean, what are you thinking?
I mean, if you want to go C.J. Allen, I'm fine with it. I mean,
Let's go C.J. Allen.
He's climbing the board. I think he's more, probably a little bit more in that 20s range, but it's a draft. Someone's gonna get drafted before you think of it.
I mean, listen, because the other one, if Jordan Tyson,
that's actually something I like a lot.
I mean, what Jordan Tyson?
Jacob Rodriguez.
That's another linebacker from Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So which one do we go? C.J. Allen, Thieneman.
I'm gonna say
corner's off my list.
All right, we'll take that off the list.
I'm not doing corner.
Damn, man. He's slipping. Where? Let's go C.J. Allen. Let's fix the defense. Now our linebacker core is looking really good. Oh, there's Jordan Tyson. I just don't trust the injury with Jordan Tyson.
Oh, you didn't go. Denzel Boston. Keaton McDonald. Avion Terrell. Ione. Thieneman.
Pause the draft.
Yeah, I knew Thieneman.
You should say pause the draft.
I was gonna, but again, let's let it ride.
Yeah. We're going to have players here, but there's a couple of them on there.
Ty Simpson to the Rams.
Which makes sense.
Speed this up just a little bit. McNeil Warren, Brandon Cisse.
Ooh, dude. Interesting setup here, dude. All right, but we also have to address another. Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
Come on, man. Johnny Boy's calling it out, man. What are you thinking?
So we still need
We still need everything, bro.
All right, you know what? Let's draft him, dude. Get Sadiq in here. He's a weapon. We didn't even go weapon yet, and he's our like. You know what stinks is that we brought in what's his name?
Who?
Our tight end. Who do we bring in? Kate
Otten, was it Otten we brought?
Yeah, Otten. So we'll see who else. Let's see what receivers are on the. Check the receiver class here. Let's see who's up.
Chris Bell, Mark
Cooper.
Cooper.
Hey, listen. You know what? We can hold off on this because that might be a Surratt's out there, Cooper's out there. Oh yeah, that's what we need to go. Left guard. Basantis. You know what, dude? Let's go.
Carousel's in a weird situation here with like players.
Take Sadiq, bro. Let's go. Let's have a war chest of tight ends. Let's go. And you know what? Our next pick has to be our left guard, dude.
Oh, just went.
No, he's going now.
No, you just went.
No, that was the other one. Go back. DeSantis.
Oh, you want Basantis?
Yeah. I don't care. He's 53, bro. We need the room. We need one. Or you're thinking no? We brought in Van Roten. Bro, we could always. I mean, listen. There are other players out there we can grab, but I wouldn't be mad at this draft right now.
Let's speed this up a little bit.
Yeah, now we can. I wouldn't be mad at this draft. And we got nothing here. The Jets need to make a move for the third rounder, dude.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
We're getting our quarterback now, by the way. Seth McGowan. Ooh, what time? 103. Want to wait another round for a quarterback? What are you thinking?
We're waiting a while for a quarterback. 175 is our next pick.
Oh, all right. Let's take. You know what? I want Allar. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna get like a D for this draft. I'm telling you right now.
So yeah, Johnny Boy we got another fourth because of comp picks.
Oh, we have two fourths then.
But yeah, so we got another fourth in comp picks. But
where is it
as
though?
Far as, huh?
Why isn't it on there? Oh, they didn't.
It hasn't been updated. Hasn't been updated yet on PFF apparently. I don't know when they officially update the boards and stuff like that for crap like that. But
we'll go see. Oh, you want to get Coogan, your center? Is he any good?
You can't really go wrong with players that played for Indiana last year.
Hold on, who's the kickers out there? Let's see what the kickers are. Hey, 440, 441. Nah, we don't need that.
We'll pick kicker at 210.
All right.
Who's the wide receivers that are still available? Ugh. I don't love that.
Get an edge. Bring another edge player in. Or safety. Go for safety.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. This draft sucks.
Bring this guy in. Cole Nasewski. He has to be good. No?
What does the regular board say again?
Oh, like all?
Let's go Coogan here and let's look at the safety in a couple picks.
All right. Safety or corner. We could bring somebody for. Take this kid Marshall.
Yeah, this draft sucks, bro.
Well, we don't know. We only know the top 2 rounds. After that, maybe up to the 3rd round, but that's it. The rest of these guys, you get somebody. Oh, Lorenzo. Oh, you got draft this kid.
You get Sonny Styles' brother.
Yeah, Lorenzo.
It's a reach, but I like the family. Maybe he's better than his brother. Who knows?
Dude, we're gonna get where the hell are all these picks coming from? Holy crap! We got a shit load of these picks. Bro, they gotta get rid of some of these 6s and 5s and move up into the 3rd.
What else do we still need?
I don't know. We got everything. I'll bring in a receiver if you want. Check for a receiver.
Ugh.
I know they all suck. I get it. 182. Yeah, we're right there anyway. And we've got Sadiq, which is awesome. Dude, what's cool about he's not going in the top 30. He's definitely a first rounder. But if he were to fall at pick 33, oh my gosh. How awesome would that be?
Sadiq?
Yeah. That's not happening though. But you never know. That's the best player available.
Yeah. Does it say what they ran?
Probably not. Oh, 6'4". He's a big guy too, man. Kobe Young.
Kobe Young has some.
What, he got hurt or something? He only played, looks like 9 games. Draft him. Fuck it.
Okay.
Take him. There you go. We got a receiver now.
All right. 207. Then we got a quick kicker.
All right. Then we say we needed a safety. There you go.
We got a safety, right?
Go ahead, get him. Kalen Black.
Jets brought him in for a visit. First official visit.
Boom, done. We got him too. And here's our kicker.
And let's go with the kicker.
Want to go with Trey Smack? Oh, go Dominic Zvada. There you go.
I think we won the draft, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna have like a C or a B plus maybe.
So
they don't like 2 picks that we did. What do we get? Oh, F. Oh, oh, we thought it was Sonny Styles. I
thought Sonny Styles was available. Damn.
Yeah, we got a B minus. All right. We wouldn't take Lorenzo Styles there.
So I'll say where the draft went wrong with CJ Allen. I didn't like that pick there.
Why? We got an A for that.
But I don't like that we got Arvo Reese, CJ Allen. Like, this would have been a safety spot for me. And I
we got
I like Sadiq.
Lorenzo Styles Jr.
Huh? I would have liked for us to go safety in this spot with Dinnerman. And then you're talking about, okay, then we get Sadiq, and then your top 3 looks damn solid. You filled out the linebacker.
What are you talking about, dude? Our defense, first of all, it's edge, linebacker, and those are big position needs.
I get that, but I just feel like CJ Allen.
No, I get it. No, listen, there's something about, bro. Look up his report, man.
I like CJ Allen a lot. I'm not saying that.
The guy's a beast. Bro,
if the Jets traded up from 33 to get him into like the mid-20s, I'd be like, oh shit, that's awesome. I didn't love the idea of getting him at 16. He may get overdrafted. He's a player that's done really well like throughout this process, and he might do better as like the pro days come along. But I just think that was maybe a little bit of reach at that point when the Jets still need a second safety.
Now we got the best defense in the league, bro. What are you talking about?
With only one safety.
Well, of course, things can go different here.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing I would say about it.
Yeah, once this free agency starts and we see what all these players are saying, we got him, boy, we got him. Dominique Zvada. But yeah, like once free agency starts, because next week it starts. When's the first day of actual signings?
Monday's tampering.
So Tuesday.
No, Monday.
We're live. No. So while we're live Tuesday, they're going to be signings going on.
Yeah, we'll be able to see. And we'll still do the mock draft the same way we've been doing it because we're still not going to have much answers. Well, some.
Yeah. And then the following week, we should have more or less, all right, this is what we're doing, this is what we're not doing. I mean, dude, because we never even, like, all right, here's another opportunity. I mean, we didn't even address this. What if, okay,
I'm listening.
Someone comes knocking on Jets' door draft day for that number 2.
Justin Fields?
Huh? No.
Want Justin Fields?
No, they want to move up to number 2 to draft an Arvell Reese.
That's not going to happen.
Well, you say that's not going to happen, but they've done things like this. Look what happened last year.
So the reason why last year happened is because technically the Jaguars believed they were getting two players, one on offense, one on defense. This is
And with
different.
Arbel Reese, he plays two players too.
Yeah,
he hasn't
play offense and defense. They thought they were getting like two premium positions. They thought
And
they were
dude,
getting a receiver.
Cleveland might have to jump up to grab their offensive tackle.
Yeah, but Cleveland has so many other needs. They need to fill out that offensive line.
Right.
They can't. Listen, Arizona's not trading up.
So I got a question. Here's my question.
They're picking third. They're just going to get whoever we don't get.
Yeah.
Tennessee doesn't make sense to trade up because they're either going to get one of the receivers they really want or one of these defenders going to fall down that they want. Giants, again, similar position. No need to trade up because there's a case that there's few top end defensive players all within the top 6. If you want to trade out, you have to trade out down to
KC
7 or 9 in that window. But why? KC's not going to trade up from 9 and have to give you 3 first-round picks for it's a weird situation to be picking where the Jets are picking, and as far as the trade, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The issue with the Commanders is all they really have in draft capital is a first and a second, or first and a third, and that's really all they have.
So we'll take it. We'll take it.
Huh?
If we only get where the Commanders picking? 4th?
7th.
Oh, that's 7th. So move to 7 from 2.
Commanders are
right away, dude. That might cost 2 2s to do that this year.
So the Commanders only have pick 70 and pick 71. So first and a third.
A what?
For all the Commanders have is 7 and 71. They don't have a second round pick. I don't
know
where
it would have to be 7, 71, and probably next year is number 2 to move up from 7 to 2.
I mean, you could take it. You could take a second. Well, it would be a third because I thought it was a second, but it's actually a third. You could take a third this year and a first round pick next year, but
I don't know if they would do that. It's too rich.
Right? Yeah. It's
you only make that room for. You only make that move for a quarterback.
If there's a quarterback situation, then and obviously they have Jay and Daniel, so they're not training for a quarterback. But let's say even let's say it was just one pass rusher. Let's say David Bailey, and then there was no other pass rushers, or Arbel Reese and nobody else. Then it's okay, all these teams that are picking here might trade up for an elite pass rusher.
So we have the pick of the litter, and going with the consensus, right? And going with the history of the New York Jets, why do I have a feeling we're gonna fucking overdraft or not get the right player, bro? I mean, that's always
the draft's always a crapshoot. But no, I like Arbel Reese. I like them basically all year long. I think he should. If he's the pick, then.
So you think if what's his name starts to slip, Caleb Downs, and he ends up around the 13, 14, you go up and get him?
Who's this? Caleb Downs?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's there, you're trying to trade up for sure. Everyone's trying to trade up. There's a lot of teams that are monitoring that situation, saying, okay, if he's there, we got to figure out what we're doing here. I assume Johnny's talking about the Commanders wanting Bailey really bad. Bain, really bad.
Hey, listen.
I think
they want to have to pay out the piper.
I think they if that were the case.
What does that do to us going to 7 from 2 to 7? We're missing out on all the edge players for sure.
Well, all they have is a third round pick this year. So you go 7, 71.
No. Let's just assume we made that deal.
Oh, what do we get?
At number 7, we're going Sonny Styles.
I honestly don't even know if he's gonna make it 7 anymore.
Who's gonna take him?
Someone's gonna take him, dude. That guy graded out like a freak.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure there's you have the Giants ahead of us. They're not taking another defensive player.
They would take. Giants would jump at Sonny Styles right now.
Even with all those defensive
teams are obsessed with his.
They're going offensive lineman, Giants, dude. That's just what they do. That's what.
They'll go in free agency for offensive line.
You think so?
It doesn't make sense. So what you need to do in free agency is you need to understand what the draft says, and the draft says, especially where the Giants are picking, you're getting a defensive player. You're not getting an offensive lineman. If you feel like you need to upgrade offensive line, you upgrade offensive line in free agency.
You think the Jets
or you get one in the second round?
Do you think the Jets know this stuff?
I don't know. We'll find out in a couple. We'll find out in a week how much they know.
Because it's heavy class. That's what I'm hearing too. They're drafting Love. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea for them.
Maybe that would make the offense pretty. Well,
what about friggin' Tate? Why can't they get Tate at number 5? Awesome, thanks, bro.
Dane, appreciate it. Gotta get Dane back on. Dane, hit me up when you get a chance. Let me know when you want to hop back on. We gotta get you on here again because actually Don might have to show up this time. We'll see. This guy. He says pinky hurt that day. He couldn't make it.
No, my goldfish died. How many times I gotta tell you?
Giants just refined Evan Neal's 4-year contract. Yeah, not sure too much about
that. Lineman then.
But no, I mean we'll see. I mean, again, nobody knows anything at this point in time. But I think what the draft is telling you right now is that teams are going to be ready to pick defensive players at the top of the draft.
Because that's all the draft has.
Huh? That's all it has.
It has what, 8 offensive players in the first 2 rounds, probably, maybe 10.
No,
dude, look at the number. They have 4 receivers and 1 running back, and 1 quarterback in the first round, dude.
Yeah, you got some linemen.
All right. Oh yeah, all right. So outside of the linemen,
you got some good offensive linemen.
I think there'll be about 10 total offensive players taken in the first round.
I wonder what the split would be like now. Of
look at the mock draft. Look at the mock draft. Just look at the first round. I mean, outside Fernando Mendoza and the 3 receivers that went, I think 4 receivers actually went.
Hold on 1 second. The screen's doing some funky crap. All right. So if you looked at just the draft board, like as it is,
you got the first round.
So Mendoza, obviously.
Right.
Jeremiah Love obviously goes in the first round. I'm just looking at offensive players.
Yeah.
Maya Noah, the offensive lineman for Miami, goes. Carnell Tate, Kai Lemon.
Okay.
Jordan Tyson, 6. I'm writing 20s, by the way.
I know you are.
Spencer Fano, 7. Freeling, 8. He goes high. Denzel Boston, 9. Ione, 10.
That's it.
Sadiq probably goes in the first round.
Second round.
11.
But on.
Caden Proctor, 12. Okay. Concepcion, and maybe Loma. So you're talking maybe 12 to 14 offensive players in the first round. Compared to 20 to 22 defensive players.
That's crazy. So that's just showing you that everybody's going to go all in.
And that's not counting Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson might get in there. But yeah, still same ballpark. So that's 2/3. 2/3 of the first round is probably going to be defensive players.
Which means
that's crazy. That's actually nuts.
Yeah, so that means in free agency, everybody's going off after the offensive, whatever is on the offense. Like, for instance, if they need that receiver, they're going to make that splash, especially like the Jets may not do receiver in the first 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be definitely in that pool of receiver.
But the Jets have to. The Jets have to go receiver.
I mean, no, I don't think they're going receiver. I think they're going to do what we said. Bring in like a Juwan Jennings or a Romeo Doubs, you know?
We brought in Jennings.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be the worst thing. But it's all about next year, bro. I mean, this year we're just filling out the roster. Hopefully, if Glenn can turn some stuff around, get that defense going from 32 to 22, that'd be awesome. I mean, we could win 6 games, 7 games. You think that's enough to keep him around?
To what? Win 6, 7 games?
Yeah.
Again, I think it comes down to how you win those games. Like, chances are 7 games probably gets another year out of it. Okay. But
let's see how these young players get. Only time will tell, Anthony.
Yeah. So let's take a look at this. I'll spit it out really quick here.
Okay.
I'll try and make a good graphic for next week of what we did. But
like a nice depth chart.
Yeah. Okay. So on offense, starting quarterback is Geno Smith.
All right.
Oh boy, we're off to a fucking hot
But
start.
listen, he can win games. He can win games. He's
All
done it
right,
with
so
Seattle.
we'll do it like what's it called? Like Sunday Night Football style.
All
Offensive
right,
line,
let's
left
go.
tackle, Olufashanu.
Olufashanu.
Left guard, Chase Besantis.
Nice.
Center,
Rookie.
Jason Myers or Pat Coogan.
It's gonna be Coogan.
Right guard, Joe Tittman. Right tackle, Armand Membu. Then you get to the skill players. Garrett Wilson,
Wide receiver
Juwan
one.
Jennings, Adonai Mitchell. Running backs, Brees Hall. Tight ends, you got Sadiq, Kate Otten, and Mason Taylor. Jeremy Ruckett's your fourth tight end, probably playing fullback, mixing it up that way. I don't think he gets cut. I think he sticks around as a fourth guy. That's your offense. On defense.
Bad. Listen, I'm a little excited. Not bad. Dude, it's not overly like listen, it's not that bad. I mean, think about that.
On defense, Jawan Briggs, Tavondre Sweat, Harrison Phillips. At edge, you're going down. Who's the quarterback? Gino or Drew Aller. Whichever hell you want to live in.
Geno Smith.
Whichever version of hell you want to live in. Edge. You got Will McDonald. You got Arvell Reese. You got who else did we sign? I thought we signed somebody. Bradley Chubb. There you go.
Yeah.
Linebackers, Alex Anzalone, Jamian Sherwood, CJ Allen. And then your safeties, Malachi Moore and
Arvell Reese. You didn't say Arvell Reese.
I said Arvell Reese before with the edge players.
Okay.
Malachi Moore and Brian Cook are your safeties, and then your corners are
Brandon Stevens.
What's his face over there?
What is his face over there? AZ
Brownlee, Jarvis Brownlee, and Azarius Thomas.
Yeah. Listen, we forgot the big one. Who's our kicker?
You saw maybe this actually might be it. Last time Gino was on the team, his jaw broke in. Jets actually had a good season. Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah, maybe he owes us one now.
Maybe someone would break Drew Aller's jaw and then Gino Smith.
And we got a kicker, bro. We brought in Dominic. What's his name over there? The kicker.
Oh yeah, we got the kickers: Austin McNamara, Dominic Zvada.
That's it.
Zvada.
You know he's gonna be a good kicker just because of the name, Zvada. He's probably like European or something like that.
Instead of like Tada when he makes a good kick,
his family probably played soccer, and he's gonna be kicking like 70-yard field goals. We should look him up. I'll get his jersey. If the Jets draft him, I'll get his jersey.
Zavada.
I'll put Dominic, then Zavada.
He doesn't spell like you, though.
Are you going to get an Anzalone jersey or what?
Huh?
If we get Anzalone, you're going to get his jersey?
Nah, I'm gonna hold off on jerseys at the moment.
Go on DHgate.
I understand, but
$20.
I get it. I get it, but I spent $20 on a Quentin Williams jersey, spent $20 on a Sauce jersey, it's all gone.
Let's get a Geno Smith jersey next. Oh man.
You know what? You know what? Well, no, because I would say what would be perfect is if next year the Jets draft Dante Moore and he takes number 8, so everyone who had Elijah Moore jersey can bring that back.
Oh wow, look at that. But
it was the old Adam Gates jerseys.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make it.
So
I guess he was making field goals from half field. Let me look this guy up really quick and see if we can get like a
from the half-yard line. So that's like 50 plus. That's like 60 plus, dude.
We'll see if I can get a Zvada field goal on just for you, Johnny. Just for you. See if I can get Johnny's Zvada remix is what it's calling out at the moment.
Is it really?
Walk off. He had a walk off at Wrigley Field.
That's not the same one.
It-
Is
oh,
it?
wait. Let me share my screen really quick.
We're gonna get excited over kicker.
What does it come to?
All the Jet fans, bro. Oh, he's good. What was that? 25, 30 yarder?
Yeah, we gotta find a longer one.
There you go, 55 yarder right here, bro.
Where'd you see a 55
yarder,
yard?
right? The first one, bro. Oh, no, that's Michigan football. Dominic drills a 60
Hey,
yard.
No, we
Yeah.
need more. We need more oomph.
Well, how old is this kid? Bro, look at it. There you go. 55. Yeah, bro, he's got power in the leg. Go. Go.
Oh my god. Greg
Zerline is available.
Do we want to pull up old Zerline highs?
I'll just stick with Folk.
No.
We just got to kick 50, 50 or less, and we're good.
I tell you what, I gotta look at this Zvada guy a little bit more.
Yeah, man.
But listen, sometimes when a guy's got the name.
He does. He's got the name.
He's got the name. I tell you what, Johnny Boy, out of anything, he may have found a Hall of Fame kicker.
Yeah. You never know. Listen, you draft a kicker, bro. A lot of these, bro, you guarantee the best kicker if you draft them in the 6th round. You know what I'm saying? Because no one drafts kickers. Just draft one. The best, most accurate with the strongest leg. Done.
Honestly, with all those picks
with all
in the 200s,
we got fucking 12 picks.
3 kickers. Have an open competition with
those
kickers.
That with quarterbacks. They should bring in 2 quarterbacks. Bring in Drew Allar and then take that other kid, Peyton. What's his name over there? The other kid from
Cole Payton.
Is it Cole Payton? Yeah. I'll take a flyer on both those guys in this quarterback room.
He's the best kicker since Justin Tucker.
Hey, man. I'm cool with that.
I
wouldn't mind anything like a Justin Tucker.
Let's just hope it's not the Justin Tucker late in his career because he's not been good. He's not been good for the last couple of years. But no, he's had an awesome career.
Oh man!
All right, bro.
All right, man. It's been awesome.
Next week.
Yeah,
next week we'll be here, and we'll be
live during free agency.
We'll be constantly refreshing the app, constantly scrolling. Might get some breaking news. How about that one? Might get some breaking news live.
Want to do a 5-hour? Want to go for 5 hours?
Can you even make it 5 hours from 7:30?
No.
Since I don't even know. I think you're already crashing out. It's only been 2 hours.
Nah, I can go for a couple hours. We'll do the same thing next week. It was fun actually today. Today was one of our.
We can do that.
One of our better shows.
I'd go a little more softer next week. We'll start off obviously if there's any signings announced, we'll break those down a little bit to the best that we can. Do a mock draft, whatever, and then just bullshit for a few hours while we're hoping get some breaking news. I'll probably stay on live for a little bit, hoping that something goes. So if you have to hit your bedtime, get your beauty sleep.
Yeah,
you can do that. And then I don't know. Maybe we'll invite some people. Try and invite people on. If Dane has some availability, he's in the chat. So if he wants to pop on, for sure,
it'll be fun.
Get him on.
It's gonna be a busy day next week.
I'll hit him up, see what he's got going on. Actually, he's actually still in here.
Hit the like button, guys.
He's on West Coast time zone, so he can always relieve us if we both get too tired.
There you go.
All right, man.
All right, brother, man.
Like I said, next week we'll have a lot to talk about, hopefully. If not, the following week, we should have a pretty good indication of where the Jets stand leading up into the draft. I think the first 2 weeks are usually where all the action happens, and then it's usually just a little lull after that where you're just kind of having visits, maybe bringing a player or two here and there. But the first 2 weeks is really where all the money's spent. Appreciate everyone. Mark Sanchez. That's the move. Bring him back. He's got little stab wounds now. Does anyone know his like health condition? Is he doing all right? Like,
I know he got out of the hospital and all that.
Everything's good there.
I haven't heard anything since. He's probably laying low for a little while.
Probably more issues with the legal trouble though, if anything.
Probably.
But anyway,
all right, bro.
That's all we got here tonight. Appreciate everyone for joining the chat. Johnny's been awesome. Dane, as always.
Yeah, man. Thank
Chris
you guys.
Has been killing it. He's been joining up and giving us some more support. Anybody who's out there, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Join us again next week. We'll be live for the first day of free agent or second day of free agency. And most importantly, let's go Jets.
Jets.